Hello everybody, this is Glennis from Craft Room Secrets, and I'm here to share with you my latest completed project, and this is my graphic 45 assignment for this month, and it's using the Amazing Collection by the Sea. And this is my second project that I have completed with this collection, and I wanted to do something more simple than the big album that I did with this collection. I did it for Creativation for this year. It was actually showcased on the show. So this one is, I think, my last, no, I still have one more summer project that I'm gonna show with you guys, but I still refuse to give up on summer. So these are perfect, you know, for those summer pictures, beach pictures, trips, maybe Labor Day that is coming up. So of course I did kind of inspired by the Facebook challenge of this month of mixed media, and what I did is I used a lot of layering from the papers from the collection, but also used this anchor that is kind of like a metal anchor. I found this in the Target dollar spot, and of course a lot of fussy cutting. I did use real shells, and I did use gesso and paints, and this is how the album looks. I'm very happy at the way it turned out. And then in here I have a little hole. I'm gonna probably put some charms later on, and it's a smaller project, and like I said, it's probably just for photos for one trip. For the closure, I did use color to change the color of plain seam binding, and I wanted to use like these different shades of blue on it, so I did use, you know, inks and other items to change the color of it, sprays and stains. And then is in when you open it, this is kind of a file folder. I'm kind of lately obsessed with the file folder kind of idea, and this is kind of inspired by one of my fellow DT members, my sister Scrapper, which she makes projects like this amazing. I love watching her videos, but kind of my own twist. So I did this flap in here, and I'm gonna open the whole project so you can see it like that. It's a double-sided waterfall with some so with a little surprise here and a little flap in here. So this project, you can put lots of pictures. Even though it's little and easy to store, you can put a lot of pictures in it. So let's start with this side. I have one pocket here in the front. Of course, the ephemera card from these collections is amazing. I love this collection. So I have a double pocket in the front that in here you can add your photos in it. I love, you know, leaving my photo mats black, so it doesn't, you know, later on when I want to put my pictures, you know, I don't feel bad covering covering, you know, the actual paper from the collections. And in here is a ephemera card, of course, for journaling. And in here I used, you know, the stamps strips from the collection, and did this let me put this a little bit upper side of camera, but it lifted like, and you know, I use adhesive on the side so I can do this little journaling card in here, or anything else I can actually put a picture. So this is the first flap, and then the project will open like this, and then I have flaps that are decorated in either side for photos. Some of them are left black because I want, you know, space where to put photos, not to cover the papers. But you can use how many pictures you can add in this little tiny album without having a huge, you know, when you store it, you're gonna have just a little bit of space. It just takes a little bit of space. Then in the center, I did the flaps. The flaps are matching equally in either side, and they are 4.5 by 5.5, and I had 6 flaps in each side. And then in the center, I have another pocket that holds first a ephemera card. Again, I'm in love with these ephemera cards from this collection. One in here in the front, and then I have another big kind of insert, because I always like to put big pictures in my projects. These are good for 5x7s. So this one will go in here, and then in here in the center, I have a little surprise, and hopefully if it fits in the in the camera, I have a little pop-up page in here, and let me move it like this so you can see it in here. And this is you know, I love doing these pop-up things that are hidden, and this is, I did kind of use, you know, the papers from the collection, a lot of red pieces of white paper to do like the waves, then the little children in front of the you know, kind of in front of the beach, the lighthouse. Of course, I'm in love with that lighthouse image. And then in here I did fussy cut a lot of other you know, images from the collection that says to the beach, and I have this little beach rules little piece of thing that I thought that it will be cool just to stick in there. And of course you can put your picture in here, but I love it that when you open it, the kids look like this, you know, like they are in front of the lighthouse and the sea. So this was just a little project that I completed using the Amazing by the Sea collection. As you can see, I did a lot of fussy cutting of the images from the collection. I love how beautiful it is. You can see how the folder is in here. You know, the spines is kind of 2 spines in each side, and it folds like this, and then I have the closure right on the front. So this project was really fun to make, really easy. I was so surprised when I started you know, adding flaps and pockets into it, how much space you have to put photos. And you will think that for a smaller kind of folio like this, you wouldn't have that much space, but yes, it does hold a lot of photos. So I was very happy with the finished project. So thank you so much for watching. This is Glennis, just showing you guys my latest completed project for the my graphic 45 brand ambassador. And this will be in my actual blog, craftfromsecrets.com. I'm gonna put more pictures if you want to see more pictures in it. And once again, thank you so very much for watching, and hopefully you guys are all having a great summer.